Since the passage of the Americans with Disabilities Act, traveling in the U.S. has become fairly accessible across the board. Fairly. When it comes to air travel, though, I don't think things are changing quickly enough to make travel easy as it should be for passengers with disabilities. They say they face obstacles at nearly every step of the air travel experience. And talking to me and talking to all of you right now, sorry, I'm having some trouble speaking today. I have a man who has no trouble speaking, Dave Stevens, along with Robin Sharp from EasternSeals Capital Region in Eastern Connecticut, here to discuss a new nationwide initiative. Thank you both for being here. Glad to have you here.
Thanks for having us.
And Robin, I'll get to you just in a couple of minutes, but we do want to start with Dave, no stranger to the show. Dave, of course, you travel all around the country, giving motivational speeches, a retired athlete too, which means I'm guessing you fly a lot. Can you tell me some of the problems you've had flying?
Yeah, all the time. It's so different at every airport, every place that we go to, because they're not trained, they're not prepared, and the problem with national travel is you don't have that accessibility at every single airport. Bradley's a really good airport, but there are others that fall short. And when you see a guy like me in a wheelchair on a skateboard trying to get on, the airlines don't know how to deal with it. They don't know, do we bring an aisle chair? Do we do that? So the experience is bad. And then the handling of what we have, our equipment. 31 wheelchairs are ruined every day. There are over 11,000 incidents every year, and that's millions of dollars. And that's not on the airlines. The airlines just writes a check. We have to do better training, better education for the handlers and everything that goes into that.
And you mentioned them getting ruined, and that is because when you're flying by air, you have to give that wheelchair up. You can't bring it with you on the plane. So has it happened to you? Have you had a wheelchair come back in more than one piece?
Tim, I've had 15 wheelchairs destroyed. I've had 8 of them by Delta. And again, they're ready to...
15 wheelchairs destroyed?
Yes. And the good thing is, again, the airlines will pay. They'll do it. But it takes time. You got insurance involved. And those people that are unlike me, that I can get around and do those things, they're screwed. I mean, they don't have that accessibility for an electric chair that are damaged, or their breathing devices. And that's why it's so imperative that what Robin's doing, Kendra Davenport at EasternSeals, All Wheels Up, and Michelle Irwin, is to just give us that experience that I'm not jumping on a table and having a TSA agent go through the different experiences. If you can have pre-checks, why can't you do that for the disabled world and let us come into a different area with bigger x-ray machines and things like that? Like, there's answers for that. Pete Buttigieg and other people in Congress are trying to get these done, but the initiative that Robin and EasternSeals has taken is, we all have money, we all fly, and we need better experiences.
And I'm glad we got this video showing how you get down those narrow aisles. That probably answers a lot of people's questions. All right, about the initiative, Robin, please tell us, what are some of the main points here that you're trying to make sure people understand?
So as you said, Tim, travel's become pretty accessible, except on airlines. I feel like that's kind of the last frontier of accessibility when it comes to travel. And travel and transportation is such an integral part of people's lives. And Dave's got to travel all the time for work, as do other people with disabilities.
Right.
And not just for work, but also keeping families together, experiencing all the different places in this country and even in Europe. And international travel, is even more difficult.
I can imagine.
So we feel like, 2026 is the 40th anniversary of the Air Carrier Act. It's a perfect time for airlines to make that commitment to become more accessible. And we haven't even talked about, using the restroom on an airline. Not something any of us really look forward to.
Tim, let me just make that point. Think about, we call you leggies because you have legs and you can walk around, but think about that experience when you're in the bathroom. It's tough for able-bodied people, and we can't get wheelchairs, we can't get anything to get into those if you have a walker. So it's like we have these baby steps we need to get to, just like when they have bathrooms at the airline, at the airports that are accessible. 75% of the time those are locked and we can't get into those. So there's all these things that we can do, and I appreciate the efforts of EasternSeals to just let us have a chance to fly.
And I worry because there's only so much you can do to retrofit the planes, but like you're talking about, a lot of the problems are in the airports. A lot of the problems are with TSA too. One last quick question, Robin. How can people help you guys help the campaign to gain more traction?
I think, like everything else, is let's talk about it. Right? Thank you for having us on, for calling attention to this. Talk to our legislators. Let's talk to the airlines. Let's just, let people know that this is important, not just to people with disabilities, but to all of us.
Sure. And now we've done our part. Now it's all on you. Like she said, Robin said, call your local legislator. Demand some changes come to the airline industry. If enough people make enough noise, they will listen. Robin, thank you so much. A
Thanks
pleasure
so
to meet
much.
you. Dave, good to see you again, buddy.
Hey, and happy birthday yesterday to Erica. So.
Yeah, you hear that, Erica? It was 2 days ago, but Erica doesn't like to make a big deal of her birthday, so we just found out yesterday.
Thank you anyways. I do appreciate it. All right, we have a lot ahead here, a lot of changes coming into the new year, including to your finances. The changes to Social Security payments and also Medicare that you need to know about. All that and more is next. Plus, the Patriots' new head coach is getting settled into his new position. Jerod Mayo shares what he says he learned from Bill Belichick and what he plans to carry through his leadership ahead. And Ariana Grande fans got one less problem this year. Details on the pop star's next album coming up in the buzz for you. Stay with us. Managing finances can be especially challenging for retirees or people who plan to retire soon. So in this morning's Money Matters, we're breaking down this year's changes to Social Security payments and Medicare. Reporter Michelle Lee from our sister station in St. Louis has more.
U.S. inflation continued to decline in 2023, and the financial picture for Americans, including retirees, is improving. For that reason, monthly Social Security payments will only rise by 3.2% this year, based on the cost of living adjustment. AARP Senior Vice President Bill Sweeney says the boost is a bit disappointing in contrast to 2022's 8.7 increase, a 40-year high.
This is probably not enough for them to be able to feel comfortable and confident about their savings.
Another concern, standard premiums for Medicare Part B are back on the rise. The portion of Medicare that covers doctor visits and other outpatient treatment is up 6%. On the bright side, people who haven't retired yet can now sock away even more money. People 50 and over can contribute up to $30,500 to a 401k or another type of deferred compensation plan this year.
That's a little bit extra money that you can put away in your retirement, which is a great way to save and get caught up before you retire.
Finally, 4 decades after Congress voted to slowly raise the full retirement age from 65 to 67, the goal close to being achieved, reaching 66 and 8 months in the final half of 2024. While you can begin collecting Social Security before age 67, your payments will be permanently reduced. On the other hand, waiting until 70 earns you a bonus.
We really urge people to think about what is the right age to start claiming Social Security to maximize how much money you can get.
And that was Michelle Lee reporting from our sister station in Missouri. Right now, a cold blast is blowing through our state. You may be eager to stay warm, but some heating methods could be a danger to your home and your family. Experts say to check your home heating systems. Running your heat for hours can increase the risk of carbon monoxide poisoning, which can come from furnaces, stoves, and heaters. Also, be mindful of space heaters if you own one. Keep it away from flammable items like curtains or bed linens. And make sure you keep it on a flat surface like the floor. And this is an important one. Plug it right into the wall socket, not a power strip.
That's the biggest tip right there. And kudos to Tim Lammers, because he always mentions exactly that. You don't want a intermediate source of electric between the wall and your heater. So. Okay, let's see. A lot of people are going to be using those over the next couple of days. We're just at the beginning. We've been talking about how cold it's been all week, and yet we're just kind of beginning, the start of what is, I think, going to be the worst of the cold. A few flurries for today. Not a big deal. Better chance for snow tomorrow as we get temperatures only into the 20s, and then Saturday and Sunday, the mid-20s for your highs, overnight lows in the lower teens, and that's before you factor in the wind chills, and that's why we are concerned with the bitter cold, especially for the weekend. But it applies now. 11 for a real feel in Hartford, 8 in Windsor Locks, 4 in Torrington. Got single digits across a good chunk of the state. A little better at the shoreline, but not by much. These wind chills are fairly low. Are they the lowest we've ever seen? No. Does it get worse? Yes. It's still dangerous? Yeah. So be careful as you head out, bundle up, check on your neighbors, the elderly folks who you think may not have adequate heat, and you can call 211 on their behalf. Remember that. Get them to a heating center and a warming center, and they'll get them for you. We have increasing clouds, and again, maybe a flurry today, not a concern. Our next system is still over the Midwest. It's going to couple with a developing low down to the south, and as that happens, we'll get a better chance for some snow showers. So it's obviously cold. That's not changing anytime soon. Looking down the line, you see more in the way of clouds with a west-southwesterly wind. Tonight, because of the clouds, temperatures stay a little better, but here comes the snow. Heavier snow down to the south. We get scattered snow showers. It may add up to an inch, maybe even 2 inches in some parts. I expect this to be easy to remove. And then once we get into the evening hours, we'll be done. But now another shot of cold air comes in as we clear out the skies. That will allow the temperatures to plunge Saturday and Sunday morning. So the wind chill for Saturday morning, we're looking at around 0, give or take a few, including many of you at times feeling like minus readings. Here's the tail of the tape. It's cold today with the wind chill in the low 20s, light snow for tomorrow, and that bitter wind chill Saturday morning, Sunday morning. That includes the evening hours. So if you're heading out at either night, bundle up accordingly. 31 the high today, 20s for the next few days. The good news is once we get past the weekend, we get above normal temperatures. 37, 39, 40. Erica, this is the first time in a long time I'm going to say this. I'm looking forward to Monday.
There is much more ahead here on Fox 61, Connecticut's news station. Here's a look at what is ahead for you on the news at 9. It's Human Trafficking Month. How to spot the dangers and how to save a life. Important information coming up. And as U.S. postal workers brave the cold to deliver your mail, ways you can help make their job a little easier. We'll be right back.
Well, for the first time in about a quarter of a century, the New England Patriots introduced a new head coach yesterday, former Patriots linebacker Jerod Mayo. And he said he's using some old lessons from Bill Belichick to apply to his new position.
The more I think about the lessons that I've taken from Bill, hard work works, right? Hard work works.
Mayo spent all 8 of his NFL seasons as a player with the Patriots, earning 2 Pro Bowl selections as a linebacker. And then a few years after he hung up the pads, he returned to the Patriots to coach the linebackers.
Matchups are set for the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Fox 61 will have one game for you this weekend. The Green Bay Packers, fresh off their dominating win over the Dallas Cowboys. They head to the Bay to play the San Francisco 49ers. The game there is going to kick off at 8:15 Saturday night. Our coverage starts at 7:30.
Last night, the #1 ranked UConn men faced off against Creighton in Stores as they were looking to win their 6th game in a row, and they did not disappoint. Senior Tristan Newton had 16 points and 8 rebounds. Forward Alex Caravan had 13 points and 7 rebounds, and Donovan Klingon got some playing time after missing 5 games with a foot injury. UConn beat Creighton 62-48. Their next game is against Villanova in Philadelphia. Tip-off for that is set for 8 o'clock Saturday night.
Well, the UConn men have also been on a hot streak. The ladies secured their 11th victory in a row, this time against Seton Hall. Now, the final score in that game, 83-59. Paige Beckers led the way with 32 points, 7 rebounds. Aaliyah Edwards had 17. The women also play on Saturday. They take on DePaul at Gamble Pavilion. That game starts at 2 p.m.
We are taking a look at the stories making rounds on social media this morning.
That's right. We're turning things over to Fox 61 Symphony Privet. She's got our Thursday morning buzz. What's going on, Symphony?
Hey, good morning, guys. Jennifer Lopez fans gearing up for a couple of new releases from her. She's giving her fans a look at what she says is her most personal project yet.
I learned the hard way. Not all love stories have a happy ending.
Time's up. Let's pick this back up next week.
All right, no, we're not catching scenes from J-Lo's latest rom-com. This is the trailer to a short film she describes as a musical experience. This Is Me Now, a love story, focuses on her journey to love through her own eyes. It even pokes fun at her multiple marriages. The cast includes a slew of Hollywood stars, including Fat Joe, who we just saw, Trevor Noah, Post Malone, and her current husband, Ben Affleck. Now, if you want to check it out, it's available for streaming on Amazon Prime Video February 16th, the same day her new album, This Is Me Now, comes out. And another pop star is gearing up to drop a new album. Ariana Grande announced her new album, Eternal Sunshine, on social media. It's her first one since 2020's Positions. Now, we don't know how many songs will be on there or whether it'll include any features, but we can tell you it's scheduled to drop March 8th. Now, I hopped onto the Ariana Grande bandwagon a little late because I thought she was much younger than me and that I couldn't identify with her music. But it wasn't until I think that Positions album where I was like, okay, I can get with this.
With the shoulders?
Yeah.
The little auntie thing.
You just got to keep trying new music.
Yeah. I like Ariana.
I've gotten to the age where I stopped trying new music, and that's all right. I'm fine. All right, Tiffany, thank you. Still a lot to get to as we are live and local through 11 o'clock today.
And here's a look at what's ahead for you on the news at 9. More than a dozen people treated for carbon monoxide poisoning. In New Haven, we're going to have an update on their conditions and what you can do if you spot the signs of CO poisoning, what those signs are. A lot of important information coming up for you.
Also, finding shelter from the dangerous cold can be difficult. FOX61's Brooke Griffin will share what resources are available. Stay with us.